Hello everyone, look who I've got here. It's Cathy, one of our lovely friends of the channel. Now, there's a little story with Cathy. Cathy's daughter is best friends with my daughter's neighbour. So Isabel had met Cathy's daughter even before we met.
Absolutely.
So the last time we caught up together, Cathy went home and told Sarah what we got up to. And Sarah says, oh my goodness, I know Jill's daughter.
Yeah.
So what a
small
tiny,
world.
small world it is. So now we get to catch up with Cathy and Mr. Cathy every time they come to town.
And it's fun.
It's so nice. I'd just so love to catch up with any of you anytime you're free. All right, we're going to go and have another cuppa. We finished one and we need to talk some more.
Bye now.
Bye. Look, isn't that so cute? Thank you, Cathy. Thank you so much. That is just adorable.
I was hoping I could find a gumnut.
Feel how soft that is.
I know, it's really nice, the fiddlesticks. Have you ever used it?
Use it.
Yeah, and the nitty-gritty. Nitty-gritty sold for $7.40 a ball, under $3. It doesn't peel.
That's amazing, isn't it?
It's from Turkey.
Yeah, I find the turkey yarn good.
Yeah, don't know how I got onto it. And I quite like the colours.
Yeah, I do too. I forgot to mention that Cathy brought with her regal rectangle blanket just to show me and let me feel it. Her yarn's so soft. It's the Fiddlesticks yarn. I've not ever used that before. And it's just really lovely. She said that it doesn't pill either. So it was really nice to see her project and we had a little chat about that. Meeting up with online crochet friends is just like catching up with a friend that you haven't seen for a very long time. There's no awkwardness. We just dive straight into chitter and chatter and talking about all things crochet. Probably because we've actually spent quite a long time communicating to each other just in the online world. So it's always a lovely thing to have a physical catch up with some of your online crochet friends. Now the other funny thing was the last time we met up with Cathy and her husband was the first time, and lo and behold, where they were staying was literally 1 block away from our house. I couldn't believe it, as well as the way that her daughter knew of my daughter and the way that that connection came about. So isn't it a small, small world? It's just really lovely when those sort of things happen. It's a real feel good. So now whenever Cathy and Peter come back to town, we'll catch up again and just enjoy each other's company and talk more crochet. Cathy, I so enjoy being with you, and I think Mr Gumnuts was pretty damn happy to have a brother in arms there as well. They both giggled at each other because they both realised just how much they go through the same sort of things with their wives. Currently, even though I may look okay, I'm not that great. Being upright, I feel dizzy and vacant in the head and weak. So I'm not going to do any crochet until this all rectifies itself because I don't want to make things even worse. But that doesn't mean we need to stop chatting to each other online. So my plan is to continue doing some videos that don't involve actual physical crochet because I think we can come up with enough topics to fill in a few weeks worth of videos. So my plan is to do that between now and when we head off to Townsville. At the moment, I'm telling myself not to take any crochet to Townsville just to spend all the quality time with our kids just for 1 week. And maybe just then I'll be feeling like I'm so ready to get crocheting again when we get home. Fingers are crossed. My mind is there, I want to be there, but my body has yet to catch up. The very next video that I'm going to put up may not be suitable for all of you because it's actually aimed at people who aren't very well, have chronic ill health, chronic pain, and everything that goes along with that. So while I'm there, I did a bit of a deep dive into a few things that came out to be really quite interesting. So if that suits you, have a look. It is a bit of a long video, but I really recommend that you watch the whole thing. If not, tap your way through because there's some really vital information at the end. And then after the next video, it's open slather. We can do videos about whatever you like. I know already I'm going to do a video about beige being boring, another one about stretches, crochet stretches, and if there's anything else in particular that you would like me to do a video for, just let me know in the comments below. I'm happy to oblige. Now, I have purchased my advent calendar. I'll just show you here. And there's a little story that goes along with that one too. My plan was to be able to sit back and have a look at all the different advent calendars that were going to be on offer. Okay, so the yarn dyer will pop up a inspo picture. So the picture that inspires what colours she's going to dye the yarn. I have purchased the 24 mini skeins in double knit this time because I am really fed up to the eyeballs with sock yarn. I just couldn't do it. I'm not sure what I'm going to make with double knit minis, but I just needed a change. The first advent popped up and that was with Daffodil Road. I looked at the inspo photo and I really liked what I saw. Not bright and busy, but calm. And I thought to myself, I'll just leave it a little bit longer so I can see what other people have on offer. And after a few days, I went back to have a look to see if I should purchase it, and it was all sold out. She literally sold out within 48 hours. So I was a little bit despondent, but I thought, well, maybe that's meant to be, you know, I'll look at the next lot of ones that come up. Now, I spoke to my friend Sue, and she also wanted that one and missed out as well. So we both contacted Sarah, who is the dyer for Daffodil Yarn. And she said, leave it with me. I'll see if I can do 50 more because she has to ask the person who makes and supplies all the other little things that go with the actual advent yarn. Yep, that was fine. So Sue and I jumped straight on and we purchased the advent calendar from Sarah. Now, for some reason, I thought I was going to be able to sit back and peruse the ones that were going to pop up. But Sarah had very cleverly put hers up quite early, so she was the first one that we all saw, and it was the first one that sold out too. So now I feel lucky that I got in, and I'm really looking forward to it. I've been very good. I've only had that one yarn haul earlier in the year when I was wondering what I could make with that batik yarn that I had from Stylecraft. And it happened to be on sale, so it was one of those things I just had to do. Let me go and get it. So I've done well, really. We're at the end of June, and this is the only yarn that I've purchased all year other than my now advent calendar. So it was this Moda Vera Valley, and I matched it up with colours from the batik range. Wonder if I've got a brown. Don't think I do. Oh, maybe this one as well. Yep, that matches. They go nicely together. Those ones go together. And I have another mill ends bag that goes with the leftover, the blue of this batik range. So I would like to use that by the end of the year because it'd just be really nice. Be nice to do something a little bit different. I need to come up with a pattern or a design that we can use all this different coloured yarn with. So if you think of anything, always let me know. You know the drill now. Let me know anything you would like to do, any thoughts you have. I'd love to hear it, and I'm more than happy to be guided and do things that you would like to do as well. The other day, Judy from Judy's Witch Piece Craft was talking about factory knots. Now, poor Jude had 3 factory knots within a metre of each other. And this was in the thick blankie yarn that she uses. And I had a look through the comments under her video, and one lady had 6 in one ball. And Judy's question was, what is acceptable? Is it acceptable to have 3 knots? I myself feel it's acceptable to have 1. I can't see why a ball of yarn shouldn't need more than 1 knot. And my suggestion to her was to just cut that piece out, join it so that she only has 1, not 3. Because it is hard to hide the knots on the blankie yarn. Not so when it comes to double knit. You can easily push them through to the back, which is what I do. If I do a stitch that has a knot in it, I will push it and it will sit round the back quite nicely. No problems there. The other thing I have been known to do is get a needle and thread. Pop the knot to the back and just do some stitches gently through that knot so it holds down flat. Where there's a will, there's a way, I say. So that's my suggestion. Now, the reason I say that 1 knot should be okay is because when I buy my hand-dyed yarn blanks, so they come as the cream blank skeins, I have had knots in those, not too many, but it's only ever been 1. And I figure if that producer of yarn is going to sell me a product that has 1 knot in it, they don't remove that product from their shelves so that we don't have to put up with knots. They happily sell it to me for quite a lot of money. I then have to be happy knowing I'm selling one of you a hand-dyed skein of yarn that has a factory knot. Now, what I do when it comes to a factory knot, I do cut it off and I do the knot in the way that I tie them together, so I know that it's not going to come undone. Cathy wanted to know how I do that knot, so I'll do a little mini tutorial to show you. So the answer to Judy's question is, I see that 1 knot is acceptable. I don't think I've had many knots come in my acrylic yarn at all, to be honest. It's certainly not something that's in my memory bank, so it can't have been too bad at all. So that's a real shame, and I do think 3 knots within a metre is way too much. It's just not on. It's like they were just trying to make it just heavy enough. I'll just add a few more pieces this big of yarn into the ball. And 6 and 7 knots, well, that's just out of the ballpark, isn't it? That should be a refund, that one. Not good at all. Now, I've got 2 new acquisitions. They aren't exactly yarn related, but they are yarn lovers related items. So you know that I got my first set of rings from Read Your Heart. It's an online jewellery store. It makes the most gorgeous jewellery out of these Moissanite gems. So I have a second package, which I will undo with you towards the end of this video. Now, my second acquisition is something that came right at the right time. This one is an electric massager. So this has come from Bob and Brad. Now this one, I've tried it out already, is so good for the back of your neck. And when I do the video showing you what stretching exercises you should do because we crochet, I'll show you how this one works as well. It is deep 3-dimensional shiatsu relief. Now you can purchase this one online as well if you go to Bob and Brad. The real massager for real relief. Now I'm not going to use this until my flare calms down, but then it'll be really helpful to keep my neck nice and loose, because when we crochet we tend to crook our neck quite a bit forward, and eventually things start to get tight as your muscles are holding your head forward. So there'll be more about this one a little bit later on. I nearly forgot. Have you seen my little inbetweenie? It's my little Jill's mini scarf. And I have it here. This little inbetweenie just takes a matter of hours. What it is a shaped mini scarf. Okay, so there's 5 sections, but section 1 and 5 is the little bit that hangs out below the knot. Section 2 and 4 is the area where you create the knot. And section 3 in the middle is the section that gets wrapped around your neck. You can wear it in a few different ways, but I made it especially so it's wider around the neck, and then you can tie a knot. I just like the look of the knot. That's why I made it. Oops. That's why I made it the way I did, with increases and decreases, okay? Just like that. It takes all of 60 grams of yarn. It's all in granny cluster. And it is so quick and easy. I was really pleased with the end result. So if you would like to make that, have a look back a few videos, or also have a look in my playlist for Jill's mini scarf. A really great in-betweenie project to do. I have also been diarising my blankets in this beautiful brown book. I've got a blanket here. You might be able to help me. The ones on this table are going to go up for sale. Now this one, I don't know whether to sell it or not. It's like one of those blankets that hasn't been used, and I don't know if I would use, and I just love the border. Look at that. It was a vibrant vintage cowl pattern from Cypress Textiles. It's a really great lap size, cot size, just over the leg size blanket. And I don't know if I can part with it. And if I don't, it's just going to sit somewhere What do you do about your blankets that end up like that? Look at this gorgeousness. I love it. So help me out with that one, you guys. How do you part with a blanket that you just think you love too much to say goodbye to? Maybe I keep it and maybe its real owner hasn't presented itself to me just yet. Do you know what I mean? One of those things where if you keep something long enough, something happens and it's like, there's the answer. So I'm having trouble with this one. These ones, yep, I love this, but also it doesn't get used. I love it. I love the colours. I love the colours of this one. But again, it's not getting used, never has been, so they're all still brand new. And there's a few others as well, but I won't go and grab those now. So while I've not been feeling great, I have been diarising bit by bit. I've only got one more to go, and that is my 2024 temperature blanket. And I won't be selling that one because it's my absolute favourite. So let's go now and unbox these new rings from Read Your Heart. You may not have seen me wearing this ring or heard about where it has come from. A company called Read Your Heart has entrusted me with their products, and I absolutely love this modern looking engagement and eternity ring set. This one is called Princess Cut Moissanite with a staircase channel on both sides. Now, the Moissanite ring is the most popular alternative to a diamond without the huge price tag. So this time I got sent a different style. It's called Vintage Round Moissanite Channel Set Mill Grain. Let's open up and have a little look. Here we go. I'll pop this one on first. You can see all the tiny little gems in there, and on the side it has like filigree patterns. It's really, really sweet. So I'll pop that one on first. And this one, look at the side of this. It actually has gems that are oval shaped on the side of the setting. So it is that more vintage look compared to my other ones. There we go. So now I'm the proud owner of 2 sets of Moissanite rings, and I just love them so. When you receive your jewellery, take the time to read the brochure that they send. It explains how Alyssa lost her engagement ring during a holiday, and she was very, very upset, of course. But while she was away, she noticed a ring that was worn by an elegant and charming lady. During the conversation, the lady told her that this gemstone was first discovered in a meteorite, and that scientists had later recreated that gemstone, which of course turned out to be the Moissanite stone. So she explains all of that and the reason why she wanted to create a jewellery range that was affordable to everyone. Also, it shows you here how the Moissanite gem is so very similar to the diamond. It's not funny. So affordable luxury it is. And if the jewellery's not on sale when you're in the website having a look, just know that you can use my site-wide discount code 15% off. All you have to do is pop in Gumleaf15. So hop on over and have a good look, see if there's anything you may like. I will put all the details down in my description box, so all you have to do is tap the link. I'll just take the chance to thank Read Your Heart for entrusting me with their gorgeous jewellery. Please know that I love my rings ever so much. I'm so proud to be sharing this information with others knowing that it's not something that is way out of reach. Nowadays especially, it's really nice to know that we can have something beautiful in our lives or gift to someone that we love without absolutely smashing our budget. So thank you to Alyssa and her company motto, the goal which is affordable luxury for everyone. Oh, it's been so nice to get a video out, and I can't wait to start talking to you soon in the comments section. I'll bid you farewell for now, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Lots of love to you all. Bye for now. Bye. It says that it is a shiatsu. Is that how you say it? Where is it? Shiatsu.